Welcome back to Empowerment Nursing. I'm Linda and this is Ashley, and we are nurse educators. You have joined us in our series In the Know, where we make it simple. And today we're discussing how to use Empowerment Nursing's program to rock your registration exam.
And that you will. So before we get started, we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between our web-based live review and our live in-person review. So we're just going to do a little bit of a side-by-side here. We get lots of questions on a regular basis, which we welcome. Feel free to message us anytime or comment here about what the real difference is between the web-based live review and the live in-person review and which program we would recommend for which individuals. So these are two separate products that are sold separately. The web-based live review ships to your door. So what you receive at your door is our complete content textbook and our cue card package. Now that content textbook includes all of the information you need to know about your registration exam. It has chapters about the following: body balance, the endocrine system, respiratory system, cardiac system, renal system, GI system, neurological system, musculoskeletal system, as well as pediatrics, maternal newborn, psychiatric, rules of management and delegation for those of you writing an NCLEX exam or BSCN graduates, diagnostic procedures, important one-pagers, a critical thinking guide, testing tips, and a little bit of information from us to you. So that complete content text, as well as the daily review cards, which Linda's going to talk about in a bit, actually physically ships to your door. So you're not having to watch videos and write anything down. Now, once you receive that package at your doorstep, you then receive 90-day access to our video web library. And what that is, essentially, is a video web library that matches up identically to the chapters I just described. So how you use it then is you will open up your textbook to whatever one of those chapters I just talked about, say for example the cardiac chapter, and you will then bring up the videos of us teaching the cardiac chapter. And what makes this review super unique is that you don't have to write study notes out as you watch it. You have the notes in front of you. So you're literally following along with us. We teach every page in the textbook, and you're just watching the videos of us kind of explain it to you in unique ways. We use a lot of props. We have Barbies, we have balloons, we have party blowers, we use bottles of water. It's very interactive. We draw pictures. We're standing up, we're not sitting, definitely not boring. So you have 90-day access to all of those videos. You can pause it, rewind it, replay it, watch it over and over again. So the difference between the web-based live review and the live in-person review is that this live in-person review is 4 days of 9 to 5 live teaching. It is both Linda and myself who always teach these live reviews. We are nurse educators, so it's always her and I. If you're wondering where we teach these live reviews, the answer is we teach these live reviews wherever we're invited. So if you are watching this from a nursing school and you would like to have us come and do an information session with you, we would be happy to do so. We do travel lots of places to do live reviews, so we'd be happy to talk about that. So in the 4 days of live teaching, we teach all of the chapters of that textbook. And then on top of that, you then receive 30-day access to the video web library where you can rewatch the teaching of the entire textbook, pause, rewind, repeat, all of those fun things. So this is kind of the difference between the web-based live review and the live in-person review. If you have any further questions about that, we'd be happy to answer those for you. And Linda's going to talk about how you make the best use of the program in terms of our daily review now.
So why do we have these daily review cue cards? Well, one of the biggest challenges is how do you remember content when your study period is so lengthy? So we recommend 4 to 5 weeks of studying. And if you are studying cue cards just at week 1, how do you remember the content at week 4 or 5? Well, the answer is you don't.
You don't.
And this is why we have a daily review package of cue cards, which half of this is pharmacology and the other half is other very important topics such as lab values that you need to memorize and know throughout your study process. So if you start day 1 of week 1 and you repeatedly look at this and study this every single day, By the time you get to the end of your study process, you are going to know this cold, and you need to know this cold. Okay, so Ashley, let's tell them what's in this package.
Sure. So in the textbook, you'll see that it lists exactly what's in the daily review package. So it has all of the things that require memorization, such as lab values, vital signs for adult and child, vital signs for a newborn as well, accelerations and decelerations in terms of fetal heart, APGAR scoring, fontanelle closures and when that should happen, lochia, stages of development by Erickson, the immunization schedule, cardiac intervals, so it has all of the cardiac rhythms, and on the back, what you do for those cardiac rhythms, which is also taught within our textbook. Cranial lobes, the Glasgow Coma Scale, range of motion, Fowler's positions, percussion sounds, how to calculate BMI, ulcer staging, PPE, super important, conversions that you need to know for math questions on your registration exam, blood compatibility charts, all of the most commonly tested pharmacology, and written from a safety perspective. So it's not all the stuff about a drug. It's literally what you need to know about the drug, the nursing stuff about the drug, the safety, and antidotes for overdose of those medications as well.
So how do you use us to rock your registration exam? Well, as I said, you use these cue cards as a daily review.
Keyword daily.
Every day, okay, and for your entire study process. You watch the videos repetitively. So it's not just, you have us for either 90 days or 30 days. So bring us into your room where you're studying. Use us as study partners. The videos are really key to be repetitively watching. You can't cram for this exam. This is about embedding knowledge into your long-term memory. And how you do that is by repetitively working with the material. And part of that material includes our amazing videos. So please use us in that way to embed into your long-term memory this content so that you can critically think. This is very important. Reach out to us if you need help.
Absolutely.
It's us that you're connecting with. We're the people at the end of that email. So please reach out if you have a question, and we will respond to you.
Absolutely. Something we get asked often is, can I buy just the book and the cards at a lesser price and not get the videos? The answer to that question is absolutely not, and here's why. 3 things you need, and this is why we refer to ourselves as the triple threat often. You need the content, so what's in the book and what's in the cards. You need the critical thinking. That's what the videos gets at. It teaches you stuff in ways you've probably never been taught before. You'll have a level understanding you've maybe never had before. Our reviews are full of aha moments where students are like, what? I wish I would have known that before. I wish I would have thought of it that way before. Because we use props. We make things simplistic. So you need that critical thinking piece. We also apply the content in the videos to how they might ask you about it on the test, right? And make connections among the chapters through those videos. So that's a critical thinking piece. And then you need the confidence, which is the emotional readiness we bring. So we talk about exam day. There's a whole video on preparation for exam day, your strategy, what you're going to say to yourself, ways to reach out to us before you write. So it really is a combination of those 3 things put together, which is what we've tried to do with this package. So having the cue cards, having the content, having the critical thinking through the videos, and then having the confidence, which is really what we want to get at, right? So with all that being said, this is how you can best use Empowerment Nursing to rock your registration exam. 99% of people, including repeat test takers, have succeeded using us, thousands of individuals. We have 100% student satisfaction, and we've recently launched a money-back guarantee, which means we are so confident in this program that if you don't pass the first time you attempt your registration exam after completing our program, we will fully refund your money. So that is new, and we're very excited about it. You may have saw our announcement this past week. So we invite you to subscribe to our live videos. We often share content, strategies, as well as emotional readiness videos, among other things, of course. Subscribe to be notified when we're live online. You can also follow us on YouTube. I don't know if you follow on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's subscribe. Like and share this video with your nursing friends just to let them know we now have a money back guarantee and that we are out there, happy to help individuals. Be sure to follow our Facebook page and check out our website at www.n-powermentnursing.com to find out more in depth about our program and how it works. You can also experience our free trial there and view our complete study package. So that's about it for today. And thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you next time on In the Know. Bye for now.